There's something to smile about.
If you're looking for an excuse to have dessert, look no further. Today is National Cheesecake Day. The cake has been around for quite a long time, with records of cheesecake being served at the first Olympic Games in 776 BC.
Here in Maine, there are a lot of great spots to find the decadent dessert, including Elaine's Cafe and Bakery in Milo. They're known for their donuts, but say they've recently started serving cheesecake more often for their customers.
They offer a variety of cheesecake flavors, such as butter pecan, mint, and of course, Maine blueberry.
We do strawberry, blueberry. Everybody has a different taste, so they want different varieties. We do apple, cinnamon. We do brownie, double chocolate. Mint cheesecake was an accident. I was going to do a mint pie, and I ended up turning it into a cheesecake, so it's a hit. So sometimes accidents are your best, flavors.
You heard it from Elaine herself. She says that they can make nearly any cheesecake flavor at a customer's request.